So, you want to make a horror movie? Well, you came to the right place. Why try to be original when you can follow the same cookie cutter recipe people have been following for decades? Are you ready? Here we go. First off, you need these characters. A white virgin who has great grades and a perfect life. A black friend who listens to gangster rap exclusively and just loves to say, "Oh, hell no!" A blonde friend who can only really be described as a super slut. And a preppy boyfriend who acts all macho but is really a pussy at heart. Next, you need a villain. Well, we're gonna go with a masked lunatic. It doesn't really matter what mask he wears as long as it is easy to reproduce as a silicone children's Halloween costume. He can use a variety of weapons such as knives, a chainsaw, claws, but make sure he never uses a practical weapon such as a gun. If he does, your movie will be over in about 10 minutes. You are allowed to place your character in one of two locations: a nasty old cabin in the woods or a rickety old house. That's it, no exceptions. Once your film really gets going and the killer is slicing and dicing, there are several things that need to happen. Number one, your characters need to split up.
We should split up.
Let's see if the door's over this way locked.
Check down there.
We're gonna have to split up to search this place.
We should split up.
I know it doesn't make any sense, just trust me. Number two, would your movie be scary if the black guy called the cops? No. Once the killing starts, make sure your character's cell phone has horrible connection.
The point of having a portable phone, idiot, is that it works.
No one can get a signal up here.
Find a signal?
No, nothing. We're out of range, I'm not getting anything.
No bars. I hate the cell.
Number three, you wanna know what makes horror movies really scary? Of course you do. Jump scares. I don't care where the characters are, make jump out at them. And by them, of course, I mean the audience. An even better way to scare your audience is to make them think there's about to be a jump scare and then fake them out. Then immediately throw a creepy face right at them. Gets them every time. Number four, make sure your characters lose control of their basic motor skills and can't perform simple tasks such as opening doors and running without tripping over their own feet. Number five, the order of death. Obviously, the black guy dies first, followed by the super slut and then the boyfriend. What about the virgin, you may be thinking? Never kill her. I mean it. Even if your villain has a butcher knife right up to her throat in the middle of a forest, find a way for her to make it out alive. And finally, number six. At the end of your film, you can make the villain get killed, right? Wrong. Even if he gets cut up into tiny little pieces with a chainsaw, his living eye has to snap open in the last shot of the film. If not, how do you make a sequel? A prequel? A trilogy? If you want to keep the money flowing in, you gotta keep your killer alive. And that's it. Follow these simple instructions and you could have your own cookie cutter horror movie in no time. Or, I mean, you could be creative with how you choose to scare people. Ah, who am I kidding?